What is going on, everyone? Matt back with another video, and I wanted to make this video of a day of eating and show you what I eat just about every day and why I eat a certain way. Now, when I made these clips yesterday, I felt like I didn't provide enough value and explain all the reasons why I eat this way. So I wanted to start off with all those benefits and why. Okay, first, I fast just about every day. I do a 12 to 16 hour fast, and fasting has a bunch of benefits. One, including it helps with burning fat, especially if you do cardio while you are fasting. Two, I do find a more focused or more energy throughout when I'm a little hungry, and that's probably because when we were hunting for food, we needed that focus to actually get food so we weren't hungry or starving anymore. Three, there's also a longevity effect, and that's basically when we are fasting and our body isn't processing food, we have this autophagy, basically meaning that we are clearing out damaged proteins or dead cells or damaged cells, and that's obviously good because when you have damaged cells or damaged proteins, then things within the cells start going bad and could start multiplying, and not saying that you'll get cancer, but it's bad. So it is good for healthy cells. And then there's a whole bunch of other benefits like better gut health, brain health, heart health, etc. Two, you will see that I don't eat a ton of carbs, and when I do eat carbs, I work out after or go on a walk or whatever. And that's mainly because I do not want to spike my blood sugar, and when you work out or go on a walk or whatnot, then your blood sugar will actually be more stable. And when your blood sugar is stable, then you tend to have more energy, or you feel less tired because you don't have a lot of glucose going through your blood. And usually when you have glucose in your blood, then a whole bunch of other mechanisms start happening, and basically you are trying to store that energy or store that fat. So by working out, all that sugar can go to the muscle and it'll store less fat, and you'll still feel focused and whatnot. So I plan around my carbs, and that's number two. Number three, and this one I think is important, I am smart with my fats. So I don't use any rancid oils such as canola oil or corn oil, whatever, any vegetable oils. Vegetable oils tend to produce a lot of free radicals when they are heated up. So these free radicals can cause a bunch of inflammation, and they have been linked to a bunch of other things happening in the body, such as heart disease, diabetes, chronic inflammation, degenerative diseases, etc. So I stay away from vegetable oils. That's number one. Then I try to plan around all my healthy fats. So with olive oil, it also has a possibility of producing these free radicals when being heated, so I only use olive oil on salads and doing low cooking. And then if I am searing anything or cooking anything at a high heat, I will use a fat that is better and more stable, such as butter, coconut oil, or beef suet, which is basically beef liver fat. And once again, like I said, those are very stable fats when they are put on high heat. So those are my three tips. I will now show you what I eat throughout the day and how I do it. See ya. Good morning, everyone. Today I want to film a day of eating video and take you through everything that I eat in a day, my normal routine. Right now I'm drinking some coffee. I was feeling pretty hungry this morning, so decided to go with some coffee. Coffee and tea I found kind of has an appetite suppressing benefit, so I'll be drinking that. And then I usually fast until about 12:30 before I actually have my first meal. So when it gets closer to that, I will show you my next meal. So it's almost 12, you can see here. And for my first meal, I always have a salad with minimal carbs. I usually go with cabbage. And today I'm deciding to add in some peppers and tomatoes, but I will cut this all up and get back to you. So you just saw me make my lunch. This lunch I usually have just about every day. Sometimes there's cucumbers, sometimes there's no tomatoes. It's whatever I feel like I'm having that week, and I usually prepare the whole salad for the entire week. So I have the cabbage, the tomatoes, the peppers, and currently I'm using stew beef. Most of the time I use grass-fed ground beef and like beef liver. I just mix it all up. But this past weekend, it was Labor Day. I was in New York City, so I didn't have a ton of time to go shopping. I kind of just picked up whatever was available at Aldi. So this is what we have. And if you haven't tried this, a easy dressing is olive oil, and then you add some Italian seasoning, and it actually gives it some very good flavor. So check that out. Also, I wanted to say that if you're not buying organic vegetables, you should probably wash them, let them soak in some water and apple cider vinegar, get off any pesticides or any contaminants that are on the outside of the vegetable. Yeah, be healthy. I finished le salade and it tasted the same as always when I have it every day. But I'm about to go on a short walk, keep those blood sugar levels stable, and if you haven't seen my last video, I will try to link it up here, but I talk a little more about that. Don't forget to take your vitamins, everyone, especially after a meal, because they absorb much, much better. Hello, back for meal number 2. So, meal number 2 is when I first have carbs. At least that's what I'm trying right now. I basically have a bunch of fruit, Greek yogurt, whole milk Greek yogurt, some cacao powder, and 2 servings of oats. So the reason I'm doing this is, once again, keeping those blood sugar levels stable, and in about 30 minutes I'm going to be working out, so any sugar that's in my bloodstream will be going towards my muscles. And I used to eat this meal actually right before bed. Well, maybe not right before bed, but like 2-ish hours before bed. And I recently heard on a podcast from a continuous glucose monitor company that you really shouldn't be trying to spike your blood glucose at night. So I'm trying this out. I heard the podcast like a week ago, and then I had my New York City trip, so I haven't really been able to experience any change yet because it hasn't been long term. But got a bowl of fruit and some yogurt, and then I'm gonna work out, and I will see you for meal number 3. Okay, so this is meal number 3. It is about 7:15 almost, and this will be the last meal I have today. It does have about 4 ounces of sweet potato, but it's really just a stir fry with a bunch of things, and hopefully I can put something here showing you all the measurements and whatnot. But this is basically what I eat every single day. If I'm a little tired one day, then I will obviously add a little more carbs or something. And if I am not very active that day, then I will take away some carbs. And I kind of shoot for, hopefully I can put it, these types of macros of somewhere between 22 and 2,500 calories, getting about 1 gram per pound of body weight for protein, about 80 to 100 grams of fat, and anywhere between 100 and 200 grams of carbs. It's basically what I eat, and right now I'm just trying to maintain / lean up a tiny bit. So simply, I eat this way because I feel very good on it, and I feel healthy, and I just feel good about myself. So I think that's the biggest takeaway, is if you feel good and you're happy with your energy, then keep eating that way. But I would suggest trying to stay away from rancid oils. You don't necessarily have to fast, but I would also recommend trying to keep your blood sugar spikes to a minimum. And if you can, go for a walk or do some type of exercise like 20 push-ups or squats after a meal, and you should feel a little better. So try it out. Let me know. I hope this was some value to you. So I'm editing this video, and in that clip I didn't say thank you for watching. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.